All right. Okay, I think we are going live here. Really quick, bear with me for the very start of this. This is a second streaming session for me. I'm going to try to juggle my YouTube on my phone so that I can follow along to any comments that are taking place on there. I'm not sure if that's something I can do or not, but I'm going to try to do it. Okay, there we go. Uh-huh. That's trippy. I am watching myself. Making hand motions. Okay, so there's a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. That's kind of what we wanted to have. All right. So, thanks to... hang on just a second here. Let me get Dorn's attention. Dorn Stash is the mod. All right. I'm going to start challenging. Challenging soon. I am up. Okay. I can't tell if I can see the comments, though. That's really what I want to do. There we go. All right. I can see the comments off to the side. I hope if I get any, I won't miss them. Here's what we're doing today, folks. We're doing the Crucible boss. So the Crucible boss challenge, that's the whole purpose of this. The current episode of the Warp Chatter podcast, which is going to be airing on Thursday. You can check out all your podcast platforms, should have it, except for the Apple Store. I'm still working on that. It's harder than I want to be. You can find the podcast there. We're going to be talking about the Crucible boss. So Crucible boss mode is this extremely challenging mode that is available to players who are on the Discord. And if you're on the Discord, then you are able to challenge the mods who have these ramped up decks. They've got ramped up warlords. Some of them range in various abilities. Some of them are simply reckonings, whispers of their warlords, and they start the game that way. So we talked about that during the podcast episode with one of the mods who runs it. And then today I wanted to showcase that as well as test my mettle against a few of the ones that he's got available, kind of showcase how powerful they are. And maybe see how long I can last, because these are not easy to do. So Dorn Stash has been gracious enough to be available for this. So we're just going to start off with, I think he's running Johnson, Lionel Johnson as the Lion to start with. Now, there are prizes for beating these warlords for the first people who do. There's a whole side of the community that are on Discord, a lot of players who try to throw down and best these bosses, and many have not, but it's something fun to do. So if you think you've got your game up to the A level and you're on the Discord, then give it a go. Ring up the moderators and give them a challenge. I should have nominated that I get to go first in the Crucible bosses. You get to go first. That's kind of key. I really need to take that card out of my deck. This is an older Alfarius deck. I figured I'd just give it a whirl. Okay, so he's going right out the gate on that end. I don't like this. So he's already the Lion, so he's already got this ability, right? Where he can right out the bat pump up his troops, and Malkiel has got Duplicitous, so there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about that. I'm not worried about that. That seems like a smart move on his end, but I'm really, right now, not too concerned. We'll see how long how long that not concerned lasts, given the fact that he still has all of the tools of the Dark Angels at his disposal. He can right now bust out with a 5 energy frontline if he really wanted to. He's going right for the Lion. And then the lion's got this ability to increase the health of those troops. It's a smart play. Okay. So this is the boss right now for newer players. We've lasted 3 turns or 2. We're going to go into 3 turns. It doesn't seem like a whole heck of a lot. But some of these Crucible bosses, that's not the case. Some of these Crucible bosses are even more extreme than others. All right. Hey, how's it going, Jesse? Jesse, let's go ahead. Yeah, this is where I'm going for it. I could stun again, but I really want to get rid of one of these. That's fine. Because even though I've got more troops than tactics in this deck, I still want to use my tactics. This is a Crucible boss. This is the lion. We're doing the seeing how fun that goes. And so far, it's off to a pretty strong start, and this thing is just going to get nastier as we go. Don't mind if I do. And really gotta hit that up. Just checking in down below to see if I've got any chats popping up just as I see them. It's kind of, there's like a 2 or 3 second delay between my screen and that screen. Yeah, so these, yeah, I think this is relatively easy. Really, Dorn, you're gonna get both of those in your 4-card hand. All right, well, and this is something to note too with the Crucible bosses, that they actually have got several ways that they get them. We talk about this during the course of the... Just go ahead and break this while we can. During the course of the podcast this week, we've got several of them. They've got several different ways that they do it. None of these are going to work for me. That's okay. That's okay. And we'll go ahead and why not? If he's on stream, then he's watching what my secret orders are, so that's cheating on top of playing the Crucible boss, but whatever. This is not doing too well. And this is pretty mild compared to what he could be playing right now. He could be playing an awful lot of things. So you get Vorax going, you can pump him up to be a 5/5 bloodthirsty. That's pretty gnarly there. Yeah, it took forever to take care of those shield generators, and the fact that he was able to unstun his warlord both times really hurt. I don't think we're gonna get a good go this time around, but that's all right. We'll give it a second or third go. And let's go ahead while we're doing it. It's not going to do me any good. We'll take that though. Huh? I mean, he's got 7 right there. On top of a lucky mortar strike, I'm sure. Yeah, of course. Why not? Really? Alright, now I know somehow he expected me to play Alfarius and kitted everything against this deck. So we'll play something differently. You want to play that way? That's fine. Let's take something different. The only rule for this particular matchup is you're not allowed to take Angron, is what he said. So let's go ahead and not take Angron. Let's take something differently. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's try that out. I think there's a little bit more troops in this than anything. Yeah, I'd like to. You can't go Angron. You can't go full Angron. I think if I were to do maybe Perturabo or something with troops, but then you still have to run up against those shield generators. So we're gonna try something a little different. This is more of a long play deck though, but it may come in handy. It may not. I mean, I am still not giving myself any extra healing or protection, so to speak. So if he really gets things going, I could be in trouble. Oh, again, I forgot to select go first a second time. Yeah, Shabrandar might not be a bad idea, but then I have to do Shabrandar, and I like old Shabrandar. I just can't settle on bring myself to play new Shabrandar. Now, if I play him again, and he's got Malkula the third time, everybody will know Dorn is cheating. Right, I think we've heard that before from a couple people with these Crucible bosses. That's the whole point, right? These things are ridiculous. This is just, he's just getting started. This is nothing. Like, I mean, that right there is pretty gnarly. And I don't have a good hand at all. And I can't attack it. See, he could do the same thing with the stealth troop. He could play a bunch of stealth troops on there and do pretty good. Pump them up on the side like a lot of the little cheap chaosy troops. I'm not too concerned about that. I can deal with that, although that's a nice ability in conjunction with the traps. See, Dorn is throwing out all the little tricks. Let's go ahead and he's got a small hand right now. I'd like to have some options. I want to get rid of his trap while I can before he throws you know, something else down on there. Watch, I'll do a second trap. Oh, okay. See, there's the stealth unit with the jam potential. Very nice, very nice. It would have been nice to go first, because then I probably could have got Penthu down before he got this guy down, and at least gotten a turn out of it. Right now he's got 8 damage on the board, plus he can pump these guys up by another 3. I think he really could have finished the game right there. Like, I think he's just going easy on me for shows and giggles. And I don't care for it, sir. No, thank you. No, this is not going to be pleasant. Well. Yeah, because he can just precog. He can just use the jam on that. So precognition on this troop isn't going to do me any good. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Feels like last ditch efforts. At this point, it's there really is no point. See, I knew you're cheating, Dorn. I knew it. That's okay. He's got a taunt. I don't trust those taunts. Let's do a different one. This is not going to work. This is too slow, and it needs to be fuller. It needs to be more aggro-y, and I don't know. I don't know if I've got one that's strong enough. That's just... Mm-mm. I mean, if I do Dar, I gotta build the deck, because this is the old Dar deck. Alright, I'm gonna do it, but I don't like it. I don't like the deck at all. I don't like New Dar at all. See, now, as I'm doing this, note, as I'm doing this, Dorn is watching me do this, and he's teching for Dar. I guarantee you, there's no doubts about it in my mind. That's what he's doing. That is the kind of person that he is. Kind of sneaky git that he is. So, we gotta figure out how to throw him for a loop. I don't think we're gonna get to 8 energy all too often, but I'll take one just in case. No. Yeah, these guys I hear work. I hear those guys work wonders. May want one of those. I definitely want the hidden strength. That's always good to have. We're at 21. Not high enough. Likes. Tats. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna stick with the oldie but goodie. It's an oldie but goodie. It still checks out. And we'll go ahead and do some stupid things here. Some pingy things. What can we do that's going to do some sweet damage? Some sweet, sweet damage. Melga's still good. Yeah, he likes to do those flankers. Alright. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I will take it. And we'll go with it from there. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and give him another challenge. Let's see what he's bringing this time around. Let's see what techs he's done this time with his anti-Dar version. And this time I'll make sure I select go first. See, he hasn't accepted right away. He's busy prepping. I caught you. I caught you changing your deck, Dorn. Alright. We'll see what we can do here. This is going to be... So you can't do Angron. This isn't Angron. This is Dar. If I get these off, that will give me something. The problem with the World Eaters really is the sustainability. And if he's got troops on the board that I can't get rid of, or I've got to spend energy getting rid of troops versus putting it into his Warlord, then I'm off to a bad start. And he's got 3 attacks, so me attacking for 3 isn't going to do me any good. Okay. See? You see that? You see what I'm seeing? Yeah. I'm onto you. I'm onto you, Dorn. Putting in cards, knowing what I'm up to. He's watching me build, so then he's counter building. Now, most of the mods, from what I understand, don't counter build or build to face you. They just kind of, they've got their decks, they put decks together and they change them and they tweak them as is. But they all play differently. So if you're looking to play Crucible boss, you might get a completely different Crucible deck versus one mod compared to the other. That's a possibility. I would have have rather dropped him and then hit my ability, but we're just going to have to take it as it is. So the first person to beat a Crucible boss gets their name enshrined in the Discord channel. They also get a legendary card of their choice. The second and third get gold prizing, so people still get gold prizes as a result of that. And then after that, you can still fight and challenge yourself to see if you want to slay more Crucible bosses or slay the same Crucible boss over and over again. The trap isn't bad. See, I would go Ingo Peck. I really thought about that, but then right away, he jacked me with the anti-Alpha Legion stuff. So I'm gonna pass on that. All right. Okay. So let's see if this sticks and hits where I want it to hit. It did. Very nice. I'll take that. Okay. Very good, sir. The body down. There, we're on a little bit more even field, but he can still put down troops and pump them up right away. Any delay on his part, I imagine that he's coming over here and taking a look at what I've got in my hand. So if I could hide it, I would, but I want to make sure. See, you see that? He's no dummy. He's no dummy. Huh. But little does he know. Ooh, I really, really want to. I really, really want to. But I'll wait. He's probably gonna... What's he got? This is getting close. Thanks for joining in the chat there, Axel, and hyping the podcast. Yes, it is it's gonna be on Thursdays. We'll be talking about the Crucible boss. Get some ideas here. Nicely done, sir. I understand. I see exactly what you're up to. That's a wise choice. A wise choice. And yet. The lion earlier today. So there you go. Now that is the easy mode. That is easy mode. That's for beginners. This boss was open to players for a while who had very few or no legendary points, kind of like the second founding tournaments. And only one player managed to beat and challenge, so they put that into open play. So if you want to test your mettle against Johnson, the lion, and face the beauty that I did, go for it. Give the mods a call, add your name to the Hall of Mame, and be forever enshrined in glory. Now, that was, as I said, let me just pop over and let Dorn know. Let's get crazy. Oh, ha ha ha. Yeah, I'll take second place. I'm just chatting with him really quick. Yay. Okay, let's show some stupid stuff. Because so that was your basic, I can't say basic, I mean, they range in difficulty. The very first Crucible boss was Demon Prince Angron at full health. And I managed to beat him. I don't know if I was third or fourth. Prizing at the time was just for the first player, and I managed to beat him with Nemetor. You had to custom build a deck for that. I don't think, and I mean, just like I kind of just threw together a Shavron Dar deck, so that's a basic Dar deck that could take down Johnson. But we're gonna face something that isn't basic. I think the next one we're gonna see is gonna be pretty nasty. So let's do equally nasty. This is gonna be over really quick, guys. This is gonna be over really quick. I gotta find Dorn on here somewhere. Where did he drop off? Dun, 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 dun. There he is. Okay, it's Dornazme. There he is. Yes, so on the podcast, Axel's in the chat. He's kind of hyping it up. We just did. After some discussion, we came up with our own Crucible boss. Yeah, this is gonna be. Watch this. This is what a Crucible boss is. This is right now. Sinister, Warlord Sinister this version has not been beaten. Take a moment and revel. See, even though I selected to go first, I don't get to go first. What's up with that? It's also because I've just got low initiative. So take a look at these abilities. Right? Deal 4 damage. It costs energy. We've got deal 1 damage. Deal 1 damage. Got it. Psyker 2, which is what Canis used to be. He gains Psyker, and then you've got this wonderful thing here. Deals 14 damage to an enemy and stun it. And look at the health on these things. Compared to an equal Titan. Well, let's go ahead and see what I've got here. Sure, why not? Do I go into shoulders? I almost want to go face, but I don't think I can. I don't think I've got the time to go into anything else. It's gonna be brutal. Like in one fell shot between these two things, he can pretty much take out all my equipment, all my Titan stuff. Sure. That was turn 2. That was a turn 2 right there. It's pretty sure, why not? And if he's got other things to add to that, turn 2, I am at half hit points compared to anything else that he's got on him. And he can juice up and do this again on his turn. So this is turn 3. Here we go. Here's the Psyker. Go ahead and shoot and stun. Show the people they came here to pay money for this. This is turn 3. This is what it is all about, folks. And he's got a medium initiative or low initiative versus my very low, so there wasn't even me going first. Wasn't even an option. And even had I gone first, 3 turns, like that's it. It's game over. He hasn't even played any other cards. He doesn't need to. You could put drill sights and some healing in there, maybe some frontline if somehow miraculously the game were to go beyond that. There's no warlord who can just give themselves ward on a whim, so maybe Othar is the only thing that could save you there. You know what? Let's take an Othar deck just for shits and giggles. Let's do. Oh wait, no. You know what? You can't. I just remembered because, just as I said, there was no Angron allowed against the Lion. Every Crucible boss has got some variations, and in that particular matchup, Ward is not allowed. Ward troops or Alaxis Nebula. So I couldn't even take Othar if I wanted to. To be honest with you, I don't think it would matter much. That splash damage, all he has to do is be able to hit 1 or 2 of my troops, and he's still going to do plenty of damage and then still be able to play cards. So, yeah, Oscar, that's correct. Ward seems like the right way to go, but right now Ward is not an option, so therefore you cannot take Ward. I'm trying to think of anything else that I could take against that. There really isn't. There really isn't. There's not a warlord who can just stealth on a whim. Like maybe Nicona. Nicona's so slow though. I'm gonna try Nicona. Why not? Let's do that. Let's try just just your basic Nicona. I've not kitted it out. A warlord in that caliber, you would have to kit. You would have to kit it out against that. You'd have to know what you're going into, because let's face it, that game, if you go to 6 turns, you have gone longer than anticipated. So anything above 5 energy, probably not worth including in your deck. You want to go fast, you want to go hard. That's not going to do me any good. This guy is not, I'm not going to live long enough to use this guy. It's just not going to happen. And see, here's the thing. I can hide. And then I just come out of hiding and he's already ready to blast me. So what's the point? Like, I could attack and then maybe he preps and I hide. We're still in the same position we were. Yeah, which this is what the deck does, folks. This is what the deck does. Well, let's break that shield at the very least, right? 35 hit points. Here we go. Okay. That's not a bad play. I'm actually surprised he didn't shoot with anything else. I can't. I'm stunned, so I can't do anything else here. So let's go ahead and... because these things can just deal 4 damage, right? This one can do 4 damage to target and adjacent, and he can stun me a second time. So I'm stunned again, right? Here we go. Oh, see, he's got the drill sight, so he's going to be able to shoot off. So that is it. That's a 2-turn. If you would like to face Warlord Sinister, please give it a go. See if you can last longer than 3 turns. You probably can't. That is what the Crucible boss is. Let me see if we've got a different one. Who else do we have left? Oh, Dorn says that Alaxis Nebula is legal. So that is legal now. So Alaxis Nebula is legal. And yeah, I can't go first. I can't go first as Canis due to very low initiative. So if you do want to bring Alaxis Nebula, which by the way is a 4 energy card, so you've got to get to 4 energy to play it. Or is it 2 energy? It might be 2 energy. No, it's really not. It's really not, unless your opponent. So let's see what's the third option. I know Dorn's got another Crucible boss here, so let's see if we can get beat by a third one. Yes. Dorn says it is very dumb that the Sinister is not a very low as well. I agree, but that's the whole point, right? That is the whole point, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you know what? I should probably... how do I do this? How do I... while everybody here is watching, I want to go ahead and find a way to share the stream so I can stream it, because I don't think people know that I'm doing this. Yep. Still going. Okay. Trying to share the stream. How do I do that? Well, I'm trying to share. There we go. There we go. Exit stream? No, cancel that. I do want to share this. I want to copy this link here. Just in case people are interested in tuning in. This is part of the habit I've got to get into when I'm doing these streams. is I should be advertising the stream on the appropriate channels where I'm at, on the appropriate discords. Speaking of advertising, really quick while I'm pasting these up there, if anybody's tuning in who is not subscribed, I'm working on trying to get up to 700 subscriptions. If you watch the channel regularly and you aren't subscribed here, do me a favor and subscribe, or hit the like button, or at least let me know what type of content it is that you're looking for. I've been trying to spread out a little bit in terms of what I do. Obviously, I've got the podcast going on. I'm still doing the card by cards and the deck lists, but I would really like to get more done. So, get more done for more people. All right, let's see what we got here. Dorn is saying Toad's prizes. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's fight the Toad. Okay. So we're gonna fight Crucible boss Toad. What are the rules? Or are there any? This might be another Crucible boss where there are no rules. You can use it. I got a couple people telling me I can use Laxus Nebula now. I don't think it would matter, but thank you. That is. I think it might matter against that Shuriken deck. It would buy you a turn, right? It would buy you a turn. All right. Don't worry. At this point, it's probably so. If it were rules, all right. So we're just gonna go in. We're gonna battle Toad. No rules. No rules. Just right. It's just like the Outback restaurant, Outback Steakhouse. So with that said, let's just dive into. Let's use Shuriken again. Let's go ahead and use Shuriken against Toad and see what we get. Now this is a boss that has been, all the rewards have been claimed. It's been beaten multiple times by many a player. Let's see what we've got. I've not seen what this thing does, and that's actually half of the fun when you're playing a Crucible boss. If you haven't done this, is the nature of the surprise. So we've got a 1 energy, put in play another Plague Toad. He's got a Battle Honor though. Does something after attacking and killing an enemy, and he's got Requiem. Is this all just put into play another Toad? I don't see what else he does here. I think he just puts in play another Toad every single thing he does, whether he's killing. He's got 40 hit points. He's got Relentless. Oh, see, he paid energy for that. Okay. Curious. Okay, let's see what his... I want to see what his Requiem does. Okay, we know what his Requiem does. Alright. Well, and for those of you who didn't know what its Requiem did, now you know. That was fun. That's gonna be problematic. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, and on top of that, you've got mutations and the Ruin Storm stuff, so things are gonna get really fun, really toady, really fast. Let's go ahead and just do what we can. So he's got a Relentless. I don't know if the Relentless does anything to him. The Toads create more Toads. He's got the Requiem, which ups his attack and his health. Yeah, okay. This isn't gonna do me any good. Taking ones all the live long day might not be such a bad thing until he pumps these guys up. But also, he is pumping up his warlord's health and attack, so, you know, what do you do there? Plus side. Oh, he paid 1 energy for that, I think. Okay. Alright, well, let's see here. Oh. Well, that was a misplay on my end. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and keep him in the shadows. I should have done that first before I attacked, so he got the rally fast. Don't think it's gonna matter here. Oh, man. Yeah, thanks, Jesse. Yeah, post it up in your lodge. Let folks know. Scranian Heresy as well. Anybody who's interested in tuning in, probably do this a few more games. Get my shit kicked in for another 10-20 minutes. Why not? Right? Why not? Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's do what we can do. Let's do what we can do. Let's do as much damage as we possibly can to Totathon. Alright, I did it. He was at 40. I managed to take him to 36. Because he's going to gain 2 from this guy. He can actually be back up to 38. And that's game. Wow. Okay. Well. I mean, there's ways to beat him. I'm trying to think. If you had, How would you beat the Toad? How would you beat the Toad? You know what? Let's give Toad a chance with Lorgar. Why not? Why not? Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can get that going. It's all going to depend on the opening hand. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, like, it may jack up Toad's attack a whole heck of a lot, but good time Destiny's Hand might be something. Nassau definitely could make it work. Nassau could make it work if he pinged around. I don't know if I want to do that. That's a long game, but that's one way to do it. Like, you could kill a Toad, ping, stay precogged the entire time as long as he doesn't stun you. But Nassau could work. I might try Nassau following this, just for grins. But this should be a fun game either which way. Did I pass on my starting hand? Did I not get a chance to mulligan? Oh, I missed that. Darn it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we'll get it a little bit more. I'm willing to risk the Toad getting gnarly out the gate just to give me a little bit of a footing. What is his battle honor? Is it the same thing? Let's find out. My guess is he either creates a Toad or a mutation in hand. I'm not sure. I think that's a good question. Alrighty. Yeah, it's a gamble. The gamble did not pay off. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. I was hoping for flank, so then I could go in and cleave this dude, and you know, gain another demon host. Essentially, that's what I was hoping for. That's fine. His hand is going to be full. I don't think he needs a hand, though. He really doesn't. Let's be honest. He really does not need a hand. I need. Ugh, that's a nice one to put on there, too. Huh? Why not? Why not? Why not? Well, sure. I was hoping for Survivor, or, you know, Survivor 3 would have been really nice. That's okay. We'll try this a second time, because I think I'm onto something. I might want to scrap T-Loth out of the build. Maybe build a little bit more with the cheaper Word Bearer stuff. I wonder if Erebus could make it happen. I'm not going to go Erebus by any means, but I'm curious. I'm curious. Yeah, T-Loth is not going to do me any good here. But he's all I've got. See? That is just a waste. That is not doing me any good here. I would have settled for a Righteous Zealot so I could use my Terror in Reality. That's about how stupid at this point we're looking. Let's see, I would have just gone right into the Demon. Hopped up his attack even more, but, you know, hey, I'm not playing the Crucible boss. Dornstash is playing the Crucible boss. He's getting whatever mutations he wants in his hand. See, so if you've got troops, then you're giving him the ability to put out those mutations, right? Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, let's go ahead and do something. Because that's all I've got. At least I got rid of a good one. Just the same, pretty sure this one is over quickly. I want to try and lower guard again by tech it a little bit. If I make some tweaks and changes, maybe. But like as I said, this one here, this has been bested and beaten. So there have been opponents who have beaten this warlord. I don't know off the top of my head what it was they used, but I'm kind of curious. I'm curious to see. I don't even think the Informant Network is necessary in the deck, but I mean, you need some damage. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see what we can do. Let's take out... Sora's not going to do me any good. I really want Dark Mara, but I don't see it going too long. To Zest. Possessed is a no-go as well. Okay. Maybe. Definitely. Diabolist. Dark Brethren. When an enemy dies. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. We got Dark Blessing, we got Nurlings, just for the grins. Alright, let's give that a whirl. I don't know if that's going to work or not. That might be too high cost. It's the curve. Ooh, that 5 is just too high. Melgator is useful. Blessing. Scrap Blessing. And scrap Jubok. And put in 2 abandoned supplies. That's the best thing I could do, guys. Off the top of my head, with a little preparation. I didn't prepare for this at all. The whole point was really just to play and showcase the Crucible bosses and how fun / brutal they can be. So hopefully some of you guys are actually taking the time, making notes, seeing what it is that you can do to best these Crucible bosses. You saw the Lion, saw how he works and operates and what was effective against him, so probably be able to take that, although you cannot take Dar. Once a warlord has been beaten, Crucible boss has been beaten by 1, they cannot be beaten a second time, so you're gonna have to pick somebody else. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. Oh, that's what we're talking about, guys. Get some. Come on, Dark Brethren. Come on, brother. Alright, here we go. Do I get overzealous with it? No. No, we don't. No, we don't. I might have made a mistake there. We'll see. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, motherfucker. See? Well, you know what? That's okay. When I get my second one, that's what you'll get. You'll get a second one. You'll get a second one. Right. Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Alright. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I should have held off on the attack. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. Right. Well, we're gonna have to go the other way. That's fine. That's fine. Fill up your hands with mutations. Did he go again? I'm sorry, did I miss that? Does he have Battle Honor act again? I must have missed that somewhere. I was not aware that he had Battle Honor act again. Okay. Alright, well, shit. That puts it in a whole different level, right? He used his Inform Network. He may have a second one. He's got a bunch of mutations. He can probably get Cleave stacked on. Yeah, sure. Yep, understandable. And he's get Ward. Why not? I feel like that's a little excessive, Dorn. I mean, come on, buddy. That's a little excessive. Let's see what his Battle Honor is. He does. He has Battle Honor, create a mutation, and act again. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Ah, wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Pow. Zip-it-ba-dow. Could have healed for 3 before this rage kicked in, but we'll take what we can take. Well, I had a good go, and I think if he did not get that informant network out the gate, I might have stood a chance. I might have been able to. It really would have depended on the Battle Honors or the demon hosts that I got, because that's about it. That's about all you can get out of that. And the fact that mutations stack, there's not even like a point that he can hit where he can't put those mutations on. He can just keep giving him rage or attack or health or whatever it is that he wants to give him. I might do this one more time because I'm really tempted to. I'm really tempted to. Let me get rid of these nerdlings. I don't know if they're gonna. If they're this is the game for them. This might not be the game for nerdlings. Vorax might be a better choice. Maybe. Well, I did it. I managed to fill his hand with mutations. Oh boy. Well, too little too late there, Zezigal. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Let's just overdo it here. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Alright. That's all I can do. That's about all I can do. Yep. I'm gonna fill your hand up with all those mutations. You go ahead and use those mutations. You throw them on the one bad boy that you got. I'm surprised I've gotten this far. I could have had a big burst earlier. But making it to 8 energy against this, especially with Mr. Mark Mutation Extraordinaire pumping out stuff, we did it. We achieved our goal. I will take it. Alright. I'm gonna try that one more time. Yeah, escape fence I think would be better than the Nurglings. Although at the same time, we just saw the Nurglings become useful. Architect of Heresy is not gonna do me any good. Camille probably not gonna do me as good. Fanatical Zeal, let's skip that and let's put 2 escape vents in. Let's do it. It's something. I mean, you gotta have the right cards in the right hand. But that's why it's Crucible. There's no limit to the number of times you guys can challenge the mod bosses here too. So I don't think Mortarion would work. I mean, you could. There's no limit. I think when this boss first started, there might have been a limit on Mortarion. Some of the Crucible bosses, there certainly have been restrictions where you can't take Mortarion or Caleb Decima. But I don't know. Maybe you could get Mortarion to work if you poisoned his whole board. But that's a longer game than the one I just played. I would feel better playing Nassau than Mortarion, honestly. And that's, I don't know, are wrong. I want Dark Brethren, but I want them later. If I've got Soar, I'd rather have Zezigal to go with Soar. Not gonna get it. Dude, this is we only get one shot. Look, you had one shot, one opportunity to beat Toad. Would you do it? Oh, that's right. He's got the battle honor. God damn it! I forgot about that. Never mind, guys. Never mind. That's not an option for me. That's a mistake. There you go. That's mistake numero uno. Wow. And I just gave him 3 mutations. So Zezigal is gonna be good for one thing, and one thing only. And that is going to be for a late game Destiny's Hand deploy, because they're not gonna get you the momentum. Oh shit. Oh, that's crazy. That's bad. I don't like it. See, now I almost want to try it again, just for the simple fact that I had a mistake there, but at the same time, I really don't. I can only take so much of the ass pounding, guys. But if you enjoy that sort of thing, this is a feature that's available to anybody who is not on the Discord, who doesn't frequent it enough. This is really what it's all about. Yeah, give him some cleave. Give him some cleave too. Come on. Why not? See, I was expecting to see that earlier. The fact that I hadn't seen that card played up until now, yeah, there's not a whole lot of hope here for me, guys. Not a whole lot of hope at all. We got. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not? You've got a battle honor. Attack again. Go ahead and do it. Give yourself four more mutations. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Yeah, the battle honor's not going to work. I think the battle honor kind of circumvents any sort of troop-based build, especially lower troops. Dark Angels aren't going to work here. Anything that you can just, blow through and then wipe your whole board, doesn't matter how many quests you've got. Nassau is probably your better bet, and that's getting the perfect setup and then going the entire game whittling him down with spear and precognition every single turn, and that's a long game. You could do Mortarion and maybe even turn around, like if you poisoned and stun-locked his whole board, healing, maybe late game switching it up, but then you're still talking about a warlord who potentially could have 8 or 9 attack at that point. Oof. This game went faster because I made that mistake. I forgot about that battle honor. Alrighty, here we go. This is what we wanted to see, right? Too little, too late. Go ahead and just end it. Don't flex, because everybody's watching you. Oh, see, he flexed. Guys, that's who Dorn is. He's gonna flex. Alright, let's try a Nassau. I don't like it, but let's try it. I mean, not that I don't like Nassau. I'm gonna try one more game, then I'm pretty much tapped for the night, guys. But we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh boy, let's see what we got here. I want to go as little troops as possible, because quite frankly, I don't want to give him any more mutations than necessary. Oh, you know what I do like? You know what I do like? I do like... Keep those guys out. Manifest might be useful. Toss Pyramid. Termalis might be beneficial. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep the Termalis. But here's what I'm gonna do. Where is it? Where is... First off, 1 Hall of Terra, 1 Lex Ultima. Then I want 2 of the Biggity Bads, and Tribune might actually be useful here too. I want 2 of this wonderful new card. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, Fierce Onslaught. Just in the case that we can get it with our Swooping Hawks, right? Malkiel? Yeah, we'll take that. And... I don't want a Slayer. I don't want Slayer without a GM. Ooh. Uria? Uria might not be bad. Take Uria. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get crazy with it. And we'll take 1 Pythos. Oh, the Pythos with a side of fries? Yeah. Okay. Alright. This is stupid. This is just an untested deck. One last time for the memes. Let's go ahead and base it. Not gonna do what I want. I want a spear or... Oh, you know, I didn't even do like any Lictitios or anything like that. Yeah, see, that's how long it's been since I played Nassau. Like, You gotta have card draw. There's Fierce Onslaught. There's Lex Ultima. Alright. Okay. This could be good. We got the Hunting Eagles. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's show them what we got. This is gonna be now hanging. To quote Samuel Jackson from Jurassic Park, hang on to your butts, because this is going to be a long one. Now the downside is, see, every time he has a Requiem troop die, his health goes up by 2, so the longer I go, potentially, the more I'm driving his health up, right? So not doing me any favors. Yeah, might as well. See what he's doing? He's banking on that. He's baiting me. He's baiting me. But if I don't use it, do I have 2 Auric Mortalis? If I had 2 Auric Mortalis in here right now, that'd be really nice. Okay. Don't have enough. Don't have enough. I want to drop it. That's not going to do me any good. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. Why not? I got nothing else to do. This is not going to give me any sort of play whatsoever, so we're just going to have to eat it up. Really would have liked Spear in place of one of these 2 cards here, but we'll take what we can get. Yep, understandable. Okay, we want to save that healing for later. So let's go ahead and go that route. Fine. Look at how his health is just ramping up. Like, if he didn't have the game plus 2 health, he'd still be at 36, but it wouldn't be pleasant. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's got 9 cards in his hand. He's got that Ekra. Gonna hit like a freight train. Okay. Okay. Now see, the thing is, the Hunting Eagles, I can do that one time because he's already got 5 attacks, so it's not going to do me any good. It'll clear the board. It'll buy me a board, and then if he's got stuff in hand, he's just going to play more stuff. If there was a way to protect him, it would be even better, right? But this is the meme. It's been done. I did it. Right. Juicy. Any other game, this would have been a fabulous play. I would have been really happy. Instead, I'm really just kind of getting to my end game scenario much faster. Jesus fucking Christ. How is he going up every single time a toad is dead? Like, I know I'm not killing the ones that are right next to him first. I mean, come on. Ridiculous. Oh, he's going to bring the rod flies now. Now that the toads are out of the way, let's bring the rod fly. Sure. Why not? You could create a toad too. Go for it. $50 health. Can we get him up any higher? If we could do that a second time, I think we could. And I think he played all his mutations because he knows I've got the Lex Mortalis in my hand. Yeah. The Lex Ultima. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's jack his health up even further, guys. Why not? Yeah, that's true. Command Bridge would have been a good one to put in there too to help speed things along instead of Lactitio. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. Well, it only took forever, but let's see what we can get. Nope, still nothing. It's in the deck. It's in one of these 14 cards. I've gone through more than half the deck now. I did stun his board. Didn't I? Did I miss something? Hang on. Did I miss something? I thought I stunned his board. Is he immune to stun? Or was that the following turn? I must have missed that. Ugh. Well, either which way, guys, that's it for me. That's it for the night. That's quite a few Crucible bosses, but I did manage to bag one victory. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that victory over the line. That puts me once again in the Hall of Mame inadvertently, but it was doable. I hope many more of you guys are up to join it. Anybody who beats Warlord Sinister, congratulations and tip my hat to you. Have fun if you can make it past turn 4. Otherwise, keep your eyes posted for more Crucible bosses. They create them all the time. As I said during the podcast, Axel Manning and myself, we pitched our idea for a Crucible boss. It would be really cool to see that one down the road. But I'm always curious to see what kind of beasts that they brew. And that is it for me. Until next time, thank you guys for popping in. Hope everything worked out accordingly. And have a good rest of the week. Oh, yeah, and congratulations, everybody. We did it. Yes. Yes. Good night.